Hey kids! Today we're talking about money mindset blocks and how they show up in your coaching business and how they are keeping you from achieving the coaching business of your dreams. One that affords you more time, more money, more freedom, and more impact. So money mindset blocks, let's dive in. I'm Lindsay and I've had all of the money mindset blocks in the whole wide world. When I was born and raised on a dairy farm back when dairy farming was no longer cool and all these big dairy farms were coming along and they put my dad right out of business. We filed for bankruptcy, and this was back when I was in about third grade, and we struggled. Okay, mom and dad did their best, but there was certainly so many messages about the scarcity of money and how we must keep our money close to us and how we must not spend a lot of money out there and what people are worth and what it means when people have money. Because when you're living from paycheck to paycheck and you have a family that you have to feed and you're just doing your freaking best, you know? You're not really thinking about the messages you're sending to the kids because you don't have that luxury. Fact is, you need money. Okay, so this is what I was born in. I remember helping mom on Christmas Eve. I would sit in the well of the passenger seat while she would deliver for Pizza Hut on Christmas Eve, but I wanted to spend Christmases with mom. I remember not getting, foregoing yearbooks and class rings and things like that because I didn't want to put a financial burden on my parents. I remember there was certain grocery stores we're not allowed to go to because our check, my mom's check, would be hanging up. Okay, like do not take checks from these people. Sucked, really sucked. So then when I decided I want to be an entrepreneur, I struggled with money mindset blocks. Many of you have heard me talk about my wonderful, amazing husband, Ian, who does not have money mindset blocks. In fact, he cares so little about money. It's ridiculous. We should all be like that, right? At least I want to be more like that, I should say. So Ian and I struggled with that. When I was running the business, I was the entrepreneur, but I couldn't charge worth crap. My first website was for the hottest, biggest jeweler in town, like jewelry store in a town of 50,000, and I charged them less than $900 to do an entire e-commerce website. Yeah, ridiculous. I wouldn't touch a project like that now for less than $20,000. Constantly growing my coaching business was constantly like this and caused real fights between Ian and I, because they had to. Ian was like, we're not bringing enough money, Lindsay. You need to charge more. And I'm like, no, I'm good. No one's going to pay me. I'd rather have $500 than no money at all. So let me just charge next to nothing. And I did this for years. We raked up, $100,000 in tax debt because I could not charge customers enough. I had launches where I would launch and I'd get to the final thing and I'd be like, and here's the price. And people would be like, oh, I thought it would be way more than that. What's the value here? I don't want something that costs that much after you sit and train me for weeks. It was like, oh, okay. And then my mindset block, when I realized this, when I realized I had a money mindset block around something very important, which was I did not value myself. I did not have the confidence in my work, regardless of hundreds of customers telling me how awesome I was. I didn't want to watch customer testimonials because it made me feel funny. Like, what? This was a huge mindset block for me. Huge. And this is what it looks like in your business. When I was like, oh crap, and it was like a light. Boom. Because I've been studying the subconscious. I've been meditating. I know how to do this. And I did it, and like a light, I was like, Emily, that's my team member. Emily, we are no longer going to be charging that for our done for you packages or for this or for that. We will not charge that anymore. And overnight, Our prices quadrupled. Did our business slow down? No. Did our customers stop coming to us? No. Did we start attracting dream customers and people who respected the price and people who knew that we valued ourselves and they also needed someone with our caliber and our experience? If we could talk the talk, which we can because we have all this experience and we are the best at what we do, then walk the walk and raise the prices. And we did. And it was the best decision we ever made. I know for a fact I was putting out desperate energy into the world because that's how I felt. That's how I was growing up. Desperate. Money. Where's the money? Where's the checks? Give me the money. Give me the money. Where's the money? I'm so scared without money. Money, money, money. Yeah, sucked. Another really important thing, I was so scared to look at my money that I was having Ian do the books for my business. Any talk of money would require me to be extremely scared and fearful. And I would run away from that all day long. Who wants to sit around and feel like that? So he was in control of it, but I was the entrepreneur. And then he got one of our biggest clients offered him a job. So he decided to take that, probably because he was sick of working with someone with such money issues, you know? So he took that job and the books were like staring at me. And it was a week or two of me looking at the books and being like, Lindsay, how are you feeling? Come inside. What does that, and this is how I learned to feel, guys. When you're looking at QuickBooks, how does that make you feel? Like sensation-wise. This whole feel your body thing, I don't know if you know about this, but mind-body connection, guys, so important. Someone can say something to you that you cognitively are like, yeah, no big deal. But if your chest tightens up or if your feet start to tingle, your body's telling you something. I like to view it as my subconscious is trying to communicate with me because it can't hide. How I really feel can't hide. And that's why it's so important to do mind-body connection. So I'm looking at the books. I'm like, Lindsay, oh, my chest is super tight. But I'm present and I'm here and I can do this. And guess what? That feeling of fear went away because I grounded and I centered myself. I felt through the emotion. I patted poor little Lindsay who grew up with all these weird messages coming at her. Patted her on the head and I was like, it's cool, Lindsay, I got you. We're good, okay? And overnight, I was able to go to Emily. We're quadrupling our prices. Coaching program, quadrupling our prices. So much so that the books now, okay, my wonderful bookkeeper, she's great. By the way, you need a bookkeeper. Don't do that crap yourself, okay? You guys need to do other things. But I digress. Lindsay, what's going on in your business right now? Things really changed. Yeah, for the better. Guess what? Our prices continue to rise. The more confidence I have, the more I understand that this is a self-love game, a confidence game and a self-love game more than anything else. So learn that. Take my secrets, okay? Overcome these money mindset issues. Learn how to come inside. Process that. Ponder. Ask yourself what it means. Maybe what story from your past that it would have come from. It's valuable. It changed my coaching business, changed my life. This kind of stuff, understanding it. And because you're not just like, the world isn't happening at you, it's happening for you. Things kind of unfold because you understand why you're thinking these or why you act like that or why you go on a diet, but you still put the cookie to your mouth. These subconscious programs, these subconscious beliefs are stopping you, okay? Money mindset blocks, man. You're talking to the queen of them. I hope you found this video really useful. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you get signed up for my Content That Converts coaching workshop, okay? If you want to go on a little journey with yourself, finding yourself, showing up online, shining your light to the world, being confident, finding an authentic message, and building your coaching business around your amazing gifts, then click on the link. The workshop is awesome. We get so many amazing comments, and I would love for you to join me there. All right? You can also hit me up on Instagram at the.lindsay.anderson, and I'll see you on the next video.